I have a new phone, so videos are going to be a bit weird till I get used to like the setup of this phone. But basically, I wanted to do an update on my pregnancy and how it's been going. Just basically talking about what I haven't talked about in the past. I can't remember the last time I filmed. I think it was before 20 weeks, so it must have been about 16, 17 weeks or something. A lot of time has passed since then, but a whole lot of stuff has happened. Just, you know, life has passed by in a blur, so it's gone really, really quick. But pregnancy-wise, not much has really happened, but I'll update on everything. So I had my 20-week scan 4 weeks ago, so I'm 24 weeks now, and 3 days, 24 weeks and 3 days pregnant. So it's going really fast. I can't believe I'm almost 25 weeks. Only a few more weeks and I'll be in my third trimester, which is just like insane. It's literally mad how quick the time's gone. But my scan went fine. Basically they did all the measurements and everything that they do during the 20-week scan. I've had 2 of them with both my 2 children, obviously, so it was pretty much standard to what happened with them. Everything was fine. I was really nervous. We didn't actually find out what we're having, which is the like most different thing that's happened during the 20-week scan, because we've always found out beforehand. With my daughter, I found out at 17 weeks. Because I went to A&E and we actually asked the person if they could tell, and they actually did mention it, you know, what she looked like, but they couldn't tell for sure. And then with my son, I had a gender scan at 16 weeks, and this time I haven't had any private scans at all. So like fast forward, rewinding back to when I was 5 or 6 weeks, I did have a couple of early scans because I had hematoma. Touch wood, I haven't had anything to do with that, any bleeding or anything to do with the hematoma since 16, no, I literally cannot remember when it was, but way before 20 weeks. It must have been about 4 or 5 weeks before the 20-week scan, so probably like 15, 16 weeks was the last time that it happened. Or it might have been even before the 12-week scan. I think it might have, I literally can't remember. That's just, not even try to remember, because my brain just doesn't remember what happened yesterday, let alone what scans I've had. But yeah, everything went fine. We didn't find out what we're having, so that's still a surprise. But I do have 3 other scans later in the pregnancy. Growth scans, because they want to make sure that the baby's not growing too big, which seems a bit silly because babies, you know, my babies tend to grow quite big, but they're healthy, and the scans don't always show the exact weight they are. They're just estimates, so it seems a bit silly really, but they're keeping an eye on it anyway, because I'm quite a slight, slim person, and I do have quite big babies for me. Like I have had, I wouldn't say traumatic labours, but they've not been easy to come out, because they've been pretty big for me. So that's probably why they're just checking to make sure, and I'm not complaining because I love seeing the baby. So yeah, basically I've got those to look forward to. Hopefully the baby will be, I'm sure the baby's fine. The baby's moving a lot. It's a bit annoying because I can't buy clothes, or I can't kind of plan as much as I want. Like, I feel like I need to. I feel like I'm nesting incredibly early. Like I'm just in decluttering, cleaning up, tidying up, cleaning, washing stage, and I'm only 24 weeks. It's like a bit kind of really early to be like that, but I can't help it. I just feel like I'm trying to find out where this baby's going to slot in, because where we're living now, it's not the biggest place, but it's not the smallest place. We can manage, but not for a whole lot of time once they are born, probably about a year, until we need to like look for something with more space. But it's a bit, so it's a bit annoying not being able to buy clothes and not knowing what we're having. But because I have had one of each, my son and my daughter, I literally do have stuff for boys and girls. I have clothes for boys and girls, mostly for my son because my daughter's stuff actually, her newborn stuff I got rid of. I gave it to a charity shop. I don't even know why. I think there was just too much stuff and I literally couldn't keep it all. I couldn't store it. And when you can't store it, you've got no choice but to just give it away. So yeah, a lot of them are my son's daughter 3, but because I feel like I'm having a girl, I feel like this is a girl pregnancy. It's similar to my daughter's pregnancy. And that doesn't always mean I'm gonna have another girl, but it's just very similar and it just feels so much like a girl, like I just feel it. So I've just been getting all the like unisex clothes, creams, wipes, those sort of things, and I bought like bundles from eBay, of like yellows and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not too bothered about the newborn phase, like having a newborn 0 to 3 months. I'm not bothered about what clothes I have because, you know, they fly through that phase anyway. The first 3 months flies by, and then they've grown out of it, and it's like, you know, I'm not going to buy tons of stuff. They're not usually in anything other than vests and sleep suits. It's going to be coming up to summer basically when this one's born. I'm due the 24th of May, so by the time this one's born, if she or he is born on time or is a bit late, we're going to be headed into June. So pretty much I feel like just buying the basics really, and then just getting some stuff when he or she is here, because I've never been one for dressing up my newborn in fancy clothes. Yeah, I'm kind of rambling on about clothes and whatnot, but this is literally what I've been doing, what's been on my mind, what I've been thinking about. Yeah, my symptoms aren't a lot, to be honest. I don't feel sick anymore. I haven't had morning sickness for a long time. I feel tired a lot, but then I have 2 other kids. You can see my daughter on YouTube in the background. She's at preschool now, so that does give me a little bit of a break, and it's something that she has for herself, that she can go and play with friends. And I love the fact that she has that social life now, like, you know, that school life. She loves it, and I just want something for this little one to do because there's just not very much to do in the winter. It's just really, really terrible. He wants to be out and about because he's a boy, but anyway, I'm rambling again. But yeah, so I'm tired because I'm up early with the kids. They sleep through the night, touch wood, again. They sleep really, really well. I don't have to worry about like sleep deprivation. It's just literally pregnancy tiredness, and I have a lot of vivid, not nightmares, vivid dreams where I'm waking up and I'm kind of feeling like even tired when I went to sleep because they're just so vivid, which is normal in pregnancy. Aches and pains, I'm getting some Braxton Hicks. I noticed some like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I noticed them starting, and then today actually I've noticed a couple of quite like not really painful, but kind of just crampy, uncomfortable feelings. But I know that that's normal as long as it's not consistent. And I had this with my son as well. I think because I was so big with him. And I feel huge this time. I'll show you my bump towards the end, like how big it's got since my last update. But yeah, so that's basically all my symptoms. I don't really have that much. I'm hungry. That's another one. I'm really, really hungry all the time. I'm eating a lot. I think that makes me really bloated as well because I tend to just shove it all down without chewing it because I have kids, so I have to eat quick and do anything quick, basically, when you have young kids under 3. And 2, I'm starving all the time, so I'm just trying to get food down as quick as possible. I have a cold at the moment, so that Caitlin brought home. The perks of preschool, but yeah, there is literally no other. So I think that's about it. That's all I don't want it to be really long. I feel like this is quite long anyway. So I could ramble on forever. Ouch. But plans for the future. I mean, appointments wise. Basically, I have my midwife appointment next week. 13th of Feb because the last time I went at 16 weeks, that was fine by the way. I don't think I did an update on that. I can't remember. That was all fine. Apart from my blood pressure was very low. So they want me to come in at 25 weeks, which will be this Friday. So I've got that next week. And basically they're just going to check my blood pressure again and make sure I'm eating and drinking enough, because it's all to do with me not drinking enough, because I was rushing around. Every morning's a rush, so I'm rushing around trying to get Kate to school, trying to get to appointments, trying to get Max ready, trying to get myself ready. And I just don't have time to kind of eat enough or drink enough, like at that early in the morning when I'm busy. I kind of just want to get things done. So that's just literally precautionary, just to check that my blood pressure is back to normal and okay. And after that it will probably be 28 weeks. I think the next one's 28 weeks. If not, it will be 32 weeks. I know that I have a consultant appointment. I haven't had the letter through, so I haven't got an appointment yet, but I do have a scan booked for the 5th of March, which is 4 weeks tomorrow, I think, at 28 weeks. And then I have another one at 32 weeks and 36 weeks. But I am supposed to have a consultant appointment at 28 weeks. So whether that'll be, a letter will come out in the post, or they'll mention it during my scan. They probably will book it the day of my scan. But luckily the hospital is local, the one I'm going to, the growth scans. The one I went to with my son was actually not local. So it was about 2 buses, which is a pain when you're pregnant. And having to heave yourself onto 2 buses, not very pleasant. But yeah, that's basically all I'm going to update on before I start rambling on about rubbish. So I'm going to show you my body now. If you can excuse the children behind me going a bit late. Okay, look, you can already see my belly poking out. Okay. Hopefully no one's walking past, they can see me. This is my bump at 24 plus 3 days. As you can see, it is quite huge. It feels absolutely massive to me. But this could be because I've drank lots this morning, cups of tea, I've eaten a lot, so it's not just baby. But yeah. Oh my gosh, people are literally gonna be looking at me with my belly out. It would be nice to compare like my son's pregnancy, like the size of me. I know you get bigger with every baby. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna go over here because I'm getting ambushed by the kids. So I will update sooner next time, probably, like I said, my 28 weeks. I'm not going to update my midwife appointment just because it's just a checkup. They're just going to check my blood pressure. And it's not going to be anything exciting, so I will update during my 28-week appointment. So thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you. Bye.